I receive a lot of questions from applicants all around the world, but there's one specific problem that generally only the students from India are actually asking me, and that is the problem with their surname. Many times if you take a look at the Indian passports, you will have your first name, but there will be no given name or a surname. It will just not be there, it will be just left blank. This is something that I also went through. This was a problem for me, and that's why I also made a video on this channel previously. Because in Germany what happens is if you don't have a surname in your passport, your first name is going to be repeated twice. So I was registered everywhere in the public authorities as Bharat, and surname was essentially empty. That's why they would use the first name as a surname. Now this can become problematic because especially when you are signing up with some kind of financial services or you want to take a look at some kind of new products, then they are going to ask for identification. In identification, you will just have the first name. Surname would not be given, but in your registered documents, you will be first name and first name. So Bharat essentially. And that creates a problem. This could cause further problems when you're applying for citizenship, so you should really keep this in mind and try to fix it as soon as possible. Also during the university applications, always use the name which is provided in your passport. Do not mix and match. Sometimes you're using the name which were provided in your education documents or something, the other times the passport name. No, your passport name is the final name, and that is something that is going to be used everywhere. So really keep this in mind so that you don't fall into any kind of problems. The best thing to do in this kind of scenario is get your passport reissued with the surname inside, because in that case you will have all of your identification documents just fine. If there are some other documents which need a name change, get that done. This is going to save you so much stress and you will not have any kind of problems in Germany. So take this advice, start preparing for things in advance. This is the reason why I've been repeating over and over again, because if you come across these kind of problems, at least you can fix them. If you never even know that this kind of problem can come, and when you're actually in the process, then you cannot help it. So just an advice, keep that in mind, share it with a friend maybe who might have this kind of problem, and I will see you in the next video.